Hello everybody, and welcome to your Aquarian collective reading. So I've channeled a song by Four Non-Blondes and it's called What's Up. It's a 90s song, and I'm going to leave the song in the description box below with the lyrics. Okay, it's a deep song, and myself, when I listen to it, I can get different perspectives. So I'm just going to leave it to you on your perspective, okay? But I don't know exactly where this is going to go, because it's a song that talks about, trying to achieve a goal for a long time and trying to get up that great big hill of hope. It talks about, mankind, and so I don't know if it's like, a movement type of reading. I don't know if it's like just trying to achieve something. And, in the pre-shuffle though, I feel like it's more of something that you've been wanting to achieve that is finally getting there. Because the cards that I got for the pre-shuffle, they weren't so much about like a movement, though they could be, all right? It's more of like an individual goal, and it was more like alignment with something that you've come here to achieve as a soul, right? So it's more like that. It's more of like a soul achievement, whether you realize it or not. It is an achievement that's coming in for most of us, and probably Pluto has had a lot to do with this. So, but before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for hanging out here with me. I truly appreciate it. If you are into checking out birthday readings, I've done all the birthday readings from January 20th to February 8th. I'm going to be doing the February 9th reading, which is my birthday as well. I'll be doing that after this reading here, so it'll be posted, but it will actually come out before this reading. This reading will come out at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the birthday reading will just come out when it's finished. Anyway, I'm going to say a quick prayer, then we'll get into your reading. Our Father in heaven, I'd like to thank you for the many blessings that you've given to myself and the fellow Aquarians here. I want to thank you for all those people that you've brought my way. Thank you so much. I want to ask for protection for myself and for the fellow Aquarians or cross watchers, whoever's here with us viewing this. I'd like to ask for protection for ourselves and our loved ones, protection from evil eye, harm, and illness. And I'd like to ask for permission to be able to see into a glimpse into this reading for those that it resonates with, for the Aquarian collective or for a cross watcher, whatever this whoever I'm connecting with for this reading that I've channeled this song for. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So we're just going to, I have a few oracle cards I was guided to use, so we're going to get into the oracle part of your reading, and then we'll get into the tarot, and then I'll close out with the enchanted map like I always do. So let's just see what wants to come out here when I'm channeling with this song. Definitely haven't heard it in a long time myself. Show me what I need to see for this reading here today. Please help me channel the frequency clearly. Thank you. Okay, and thank you. Kind of what came out in the pre-shuffle as well. Matter of time here. We got TikTok on the bottom. It's a matter of time. Some goal that you have set here to achieve. As this would have been a goal that you wrote into your life chart, okay, before you entered this life. You're about there, and this is what I channeled with that. You're about there, okay? Come to the edge. It's very close. Even 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. It's very close to happening here, all right? Literally, maybe Pluto had to give it a boost. I don't know. I know in the song it talks about, 25 years and still trying to get up that hill, and for whatever that means, for, some sort of, for elevation, destination, something like that. And what I had got in the pre-shuffle was, yeah, that also means connecting, and it's time. It's time to connect and build something with another person. It was always meant to happen. It was written in your chart. It is definitely, it's going to be happening, okay? I don't do time with tarot. I don't trust when it comes out. I don't trust time with tarot. I understand that some people do read tarot on time. I don't trust it. It just never works out for me. But I can tell you that this is something that is meant to come together for you. It's in your life chart. It's not something that's meant to pass you by. I don't believe this is, not an option, because I know when we do our charts, when we're on the other side before our souls enter this world, we sit down with elders and we mark off these boxes. Things will go through. People will have interactions with, children will have, and some things, will be options. You'll make that decision when you're here. But some things you will definitely mark the box over there to happen no matter what, and it will happen. And it's whatever that is for this time frame. It's something that maybe you've been waiting a while for. It doesn't have to be 25 years. That's just in the song, but definitely something you've been waiting a while for, didn't think it would be achieved, didn't think it was possible or whatever. It's about to. Or maybe you're not even aware of it even, right? Your life could just change in an instant and you're lined up with another person because it's just written in your chart. Because remember, Pluto is an Aquarius, and Aquarius, it's, it can be spontaneous where you won't expect it, and Pluto is change. So we have a new moon coming in for tomorrow, which is February 9th. On my birthday is the new moon. And there's something about to happen. It's on the precipice. Energetically speaking, it's on the precipice, okay? Maybe it doesn't fit into your calendar, all right? I can't say it's the end of the month. I can't say it's next month. But for the time frame of your life, okay, in the whole big picture of your life, it's coming soon. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. Now, not every oracle card is going to pertain to your life. This is overall, though. You are aligning with something meant for you. You are going to be co-creating with the divine. It's going to be something quite unique and different, and it's meant to happen, okay? It's about there. Just have that image in your mind. It's about there. And for some of you, you're co-creating with another individual. We have two people here, and we have something quite different that is created. So it's the time. Pluto in Aquarius was the time. All right, so let's see what wants to come out here. Show me what I need to see for this reading, please. That's a lot. All right, so yeah, literally closing this cycle. All right, you're about ready to close a cycle. Okay, it's time. It's time. It's time for a cycle in your life to just be over, so that this, whatever you wrote into your chart can happen here. Now we have, wow, this is a lot. So like I said, I don't know if each card is going to apply, but we will sit here and go through it. We have a wish. All right, it's in the reverse. We have somebody coping here. All right. So this wish might not be, literally the song that talks about trying to achieve something, whether it's you, and I would imagine that if you are coming together to co-create with something that is for the divine plan, that possibly it's also been an upward battle for whoever you're going to align with, but there's a wish, and then there's coping. All right, literally coping, some drinking, taking pills here, and we have spiritual warfare. So that is something that has come into play. This card has come out before. We have GPS, we have work affair, we have options, we have secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching, which is like the Hermit card when it comes out. That's very much the Hermit card right there. And then we have wellness, health, happiness, leisure, lifestyle. So literally this is, if I were to put this all in one story, someone's had it. Somebody's had it. All right. Someone's either done looking for you through others. Okay. Options. Maybe you're tired of, options you've had. Okay. Whatever it is, for the betterment of yourself and for the betterment of whoever you're aligning with over here, things have got to change. Things have got to change. That means, what does this mean? If there's any of this happening going on, all right, to stop you, it's going to get stopped. The divine will stop it. God will put an end to this. And if it's something that you came together to do, all right, to fight against, I'm not going to get into it because it's just things that YouTube doesn't really approve of. They're things that get videos demonetized. But if you've ever watched other Starseed channels, and you'll see some of the stuff that they talk about, and it's actually timelines where twin flames come together. All right, it has a lot to do with fighting the WAR against. You'll find out if you check it out. All right, it's not fighting humans, I'll tell you that. So something like that, if this isn't being done to hold up two people are coming together to fight that. All right, but someone here is thinking a lot, and it has a lot to do with their happiness. What are their choices when it comes to happiness? And I don't know, maybe some sort of workplace affairs happened, maybe with you, maybe with someone else. I don't know. Like I said, these cards are not, every single card from the Oracle is not going to apply to everyone. So I called them out. But it looks like a masculine is deep in thought here about whatever the choices are, or about choices that they've made. Very interesting. This card has a dark spot on it, but I guess it's supposed to be that way. And then GPS, when it comes to GPS, they might be trying to find you. And we have wish, but it literally is in reverse and in coping. So somebody might be trying to cope with the way things are. Okay, and it might be very hard to cope. And there's lots of ways to cope. Sometimes people drink, take pills. Sometimes people overeat. Some people, they don't take care of themselves, whatever it is. Because we do have the health card here. So let's get some more from the oracles, and we'll get into the tarot reading. Show me what I need to see when it comes to this, this reading here. It doesn't really matter what circumstances, all right, have happened before now. I think that everything is just going to come together and culminate just in the right time. I truly believe that. I truly believe that things will just happen when they're meant to be. Let me pull this candle here. Get that view. I don't know. Me and my tarot Tetris. I'm trying to leave more room for the tarot cards. Oh, we have victim, and we have refocus, purge, masculine, forgiveness. And we have the guide, unawakened here, and balance. So somebody here has had to awaken. All right, you or masculine. A lot of people who tune into me are of the yin, okay, energy, and there is something happening where there's a masculine awakening. Okay, some forgiveness might be necessary. All right, because it looks like I'm hearing the word derailed. So maybe some opportunity was derailed. Maybe it was a divine detour, but I heard the word derailed. And we have solitude. Someone's in a lot of solitude here, and whoever this is, it could be you, it could be a person you're aligning with, because like I said, you're aligning here. You're here to create something with another energy, and that's about to happen. It's just time. Now is the time. It's the timeline for it. And it had to be Pluto literally here. Now we have victim. It came out in the reverse, so maybe somebody is no longer going to be operating from the pain body, the emotional, the things that have happened. All right, maybe someone literally forgives and moves on and beyond that, whether it's something that's happened to you from a person that you're aligning with, or whether it's something that's happened to you in life and you just like baggage that has held you down. Okay, and like I said, vice versa. And we got refocus here. So somebody is thinking here about refocusing, changing up plans. And this isn't just because someone's thinking of it. It's literally has a lot to do with, you know, the plan, God's plan, the plan that was created before you entered your life. Whoever you entered in contract with, if it was not an option on the options line, it usually will happen. You would have to petition God. You would have to petition and ask for this to be changed and not to happen. It wouldn't just happen, like a contract wouldn't be broken because somebody was doing some witchcraft or something like that. You would literally have to talk to your creator and petition that you can change that, all right? Because that's your free will there. So let's get into the tarot. You're about to align with a person, and you guys are going to do whatever it was that you set to do in your chart, and there's not going to be anything to hold it back here. Tarot, all right. First card out is the Hierophant, and it's a card of Taurus, but it's also a card of following the highest timeline, the highest path here. Clarify that for me, please. Clarify that for me. Why is the Hierophant reverse? Knight of Wands. Okay, so somebody didn't want to follow a higher timeline. Somebody didn't want to be consistent. Somebody wanted to stay in options. Somebody wanted to stay in the pain body or addicted or whatever this is. But now, this is the main issue. But I think that's what's changing, and I think it's just time. We got the Fool reverse here. It could be literally somebody's not going to play the part of the fool, but it could also be it's something on the precipice here, because that's what this is. This is on the precipice, and this could be on the precipice, a brand new beginning, because somebody's about ready. There's going to be movement, and there's going to be a lot of success. Okay, but it's not the end goal. In other words, this Six of Wands is these two connecting, and then the rest of the work is going to be up to these two to keep on the right path. Okay, so what's the other part of this reading? What's the other major aspect to this reading here? What's the other major aspect of this reading, please? Besides the person was inconsistent and didn't want to follow their highest path. A conversation needs to be had. Haven't heard from the person in how long? It depends. It's different for each one of you. How long you haven't heard from this person. And, you know, for me, I feel like you cut this person off, all right? You realized they weren't ready. They were inconsistent. They weren't they weren't matching your energy. They might have been somebody who wanted something with you while being with another person, okay? And you're like, well, yeah, we have a connection here, but they're not single, you know? Anyways, we have you cutting this off and sort of turning your love inward, your energy and your focus inward, back onto yourself here. Give me a card to clarify that Page of Pentacles reverse. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're returning. Returning. Might be bearing some gifts along with it, but definitely we have somebody returning. We have an Eight of Cups reverse, and we have a Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles does talk about balance, and usually there's typically three people in this card, right? And we do have two hands, like two hands saying, give to me, give to me. And this might be a generous person who's coming your way. that you're going to create and do something with, you know, because the song did talk about mankind. So it could be something here to better mankind. So I don't know if you guys are going to come together and do some sort of charity work together, because this is a card of balance, and I'm not taking this card as I traditionally take it. So because of, like, literally because of the song I channeled, I think that you guys are going to come together and do something to better this place, you know. I feel like that your souls are just not, I just feel like you don't normally incarnate here. I feel like you incarnated here for a specific reason. I feel that you and this person are very much from a different timeline, a different era, a higher vibrational place, okay? Another place, not Earth. And I do feel that it's time. It's definitely time for you guys to do whatever you came to do. And it could literally be that it's some sort of charity upon the earth, all right, in some form. But this is a person who didn't want to be on that path. This is a person who strayed away from that path. This is a person who could have got hung up into the lower vibrations of this planet, you know, booze, sex addictions, you know, all the things that keep a person off their path. Literally. So let's get into the root. All right. What is the root cause? Why are we here for this reading? Why are we here for this reading? Why are we here? Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And the Devil. Please do tell me more. Capricorn energy. I'm going to pull more cards, because this meaning could go deep, because I'm not drawn. What I'm drawn to is something that's happening that needs to be exposed. Literally. Because this person has, you know, a cutlery weapon, all right, and they have a sack on their back here, and they, you know, these crows know that one of their kind is missing. Something is missing, something's not right. I'm not drawn to the typical meaning of this card, and there's a city right here. There might be literally something that you and this person come together to do, to expose something that is literally happening right in front of the noses of mankind. And it could be some sort of something that's hurting people, hurting the planet. I don't know. It even could be some sort of puppetry if you look at this. Control, right? Exposing some sort of control, something that's not very much mankindish, all right? It's more or less control of mankind. So I don't know. That's just a deeper meaning. But you two are definitely aligning. This is the reason, okay? This is the higher reason, and it's a low vibration. So you're not aligning with the person to get on a low vibration. I would imagine you're here to expose something with this person, or to make something better that's already happened, that was already been taken in some sort of way. So let's see. You know, maybe it was this person. Maybe this person was the one who got, they played themselves. I mean, it could be. Maybe they played themselves. But just because the song that I channeled has a lot to do with mankind and doing something that came here to do, and it's like, what's going on, you know? Someone literally in the song screams to the top of their lungs, takes a deep breath, and is like, what's going on? So it's almost like you and another person, you signed up to do something here. But this place is toxic, and I've talked about this before in previous readings. And that's what's going on. This hasn't come together because there's a lot of low vibrational energy that it's like walking through custard. It's hard to navigate. Tell me about that. Yeah, it's kept you two apart. So the toxicity here is what has kept you apart. Now, if you guys are going to go on and expose something, I don't know. But what it's trying to say here, once I get out of my conspiracy theory mind, what it's trying to say is basically the toxicity here has kept at least one person in a very low vibration. Okay? In a very low vibration. And it's prevented this. But literally, this is, you guys were meant to align here. So at least one of you, and it's looking like it's a divine masculine, got stuck. Got stuck. They got stuck with the lower vibrations that are going on here. Like I said, literally, whatever it is. Addictions. It's mainly addictions. As obviously someone got stuck here in addictions and it's been hard for them to refocus. But they're spending a lot of time alone. And it is a masculine. I mean, it's this masculine right here. Divine masculine. Divine masculine has got stuck into a low vibration. It's hard for them to refocus and reshift. On top of that, there could be some spiritual warfare, but maybe spiritual warfare is here, something you guys came here to combat together. But this reading seems to be about, so far, this low vibration negativity has held, or I shouldn't say, I wanted to say held hostage, but has kept this, has kept you and this person from aligning, all right? From whatever it was that you were meant to do. So I would imagine some of you divine feminines might feel a little bit lost, because I think that you feel like your life was supposed to go in a direction and you're like, well, what do I do now? What am I supposed to do now? You might feel a little bit lost because this part of your chart that you wrote into your chart that was absolutely supposed to happen, so far it hasn't. But what I would say is don't give up. Don't give up. Because something is on the precipice of happening here. And I don't think that this reading is going to happen to tell you, hey, divine feminine, your life's going to get worse. I mean, that's not how the divine works. The divine, we go through tough things. But my job here is to help you. And when I see all these cards, there is somebody who is having a hard time coming into alignment, and it's literally they got caught by the devil. They got caught by the lower energies of this planet. And literally that's what's controlling them. If you see right here, right down here, that devilish energy is controlling them. They could have some sort of attachments even in their aura. What's the past between you and this person? If there's a past, because maybe you haven't even met this person and you're just feeling like you should be on some sort of path with somebody and it's like not happening. For the most of you, I think you're going to know who your divine masculine is. What's the past? All right, they could have chose a Leo over you, technically, but you are the Empress, the divine feminine, and they are under control. So I have to see this card as control because this is a card of control. So they've got themselves into a situation, an energy that is controlling them. And it doesn't matter if they're being controlled by an addiction or a person. Behind it all is this, right? When you have a divine path, anything that stops you, whatever word you want to call it, devil, negativity, it's always to stop you. And what will happen, that energy that wants to stop you, it's karmic. And it's like we've all learned, even people who aren't religious, because I'm not religious, though I grew up religious. I pray, I do believe in God, okay? But I don't I just know that everybody has, I feel we all have our own individual connection with God, okay? And I don't believe that the one religion is correct. It doesn't work, right? Jesus wasn't like that if you believe in Jesus. But the thing is, this person here is being controlled. And no matter if they're in a karmic situation, no matter if they are tied to addictions, the real attachment that they have here is what's really trying to hold their soul back and their growth back. It's more sinister is what I'm saying. Is deeper and is darker. That's what's holding this back. There is a major control on this person. And when I see spiritual warfare, it is deeper. It is deeper than just, it's very deep. It's literally someone is trying to hold the growth, the soul growth of a person, of a physical person here. And if it's not you, and it's a divine masculine. And most people who watch me are divine feminines, though I do have a few masculines who spy. Tell me about the strength card. I know it's control. Something controlled them, and that's why you and them didn't align. Yes. So they let go of you, or you let go of them. You either let go of them because they were being controlled or toxic in some way, but they could have also let go of you because they were being controlled by whatever this devil is. And I feel it's everything. I feel it's these options. I feel the person has a sex addiction. I feel the person has an addiction to drugs or alcohol. I feel like this person is even sleeping around where they work. So that tells me like they don't have a lot of self-control at all. They don't have self-control. They are allowing their physical vessel to be controlled. And when we see purge, this is what's got to be purged. They got to purge this devil. Really. I don't know if you've ever seen anyone try to quit drinking, but I remember as a kid when my father was an alcoholic and we went to AA, he had to stay there like it was bad for him. He would get the shakes and everything. He couldn't handle it one day without alcohol, and he literally picked up the furniture in the session where everyone comes around to sort of talk and get things out. He literally picked up the furniture and started throwing it across the room. That's when a real devil came out in my father. My father wasn't my father, right? This person that you're supposed to align with is not themselves. They are being controlled here by a dark energy, whether it's alcohol. I think they're addicted to sex, alcohol, anything that keeps them from aligning with their purpose for God. I really feel that their purpose, what they signed on here, were you and them. You guys are very high vibrational souls, but they got stuck in the custard. Yeah. They played themselves. We got the Seven of Swords here again. They moved away from you. They went away from their divine counterpart. They had poor judgment, and now they're stuck. The Chariot is reversed. They are not on their spiritual path. They're being controlled by the darker energies of this planet. Literally. And you can call it whatever word you want. It's just easy to say the devil because the devil's here in tarot. But it's the darker energies of this planet that this person got stuck into. They're literally in the thick of the matrix. They're like in the dark web of the matrix, and they can't get out. They can't get out. They can, but they can't. They don't see a way out, is what I'm trying to say. And their physical vessel, you know how they say the flesh is weak? Well, their physical vessel, the flesh, is so intoxicated with negativity, with all of this, everything. What Well, what's the goal here? What were you guys supposed to do? I mean, that's probably that's a bad question because you guys have different missions. But what's the goal? I mean, just let's see what wants to come out. What's the goal? What's being manifested here? Because they're spending a lot of time thinking. So what's being manifested here? It's probably going to be the masculine who's got some things that they're thinking about. 5 of Wands. They know they got a lot of work to do. I think this person is about ready to hit rock bottom. You see these rocks down here, and I never really get this for this card, but I'm getting it right now. I feel like you see these choppy rocks or mountain or whatever, they're about ready to fall here. And they know, I feel that this person is hanging on, literally, they're about ready to go off the edge. And I hope it's metaphorically. I really do. I hope this person isn't really so depressed. I hope this person doesn't consume too much alcohol or substance that they don't wake up from. I hope it's not that, because I've lost people like that, people I love. But this person is holding on here, and they're barely holding on. If you see this person is barely holding on, and they're about ready to fall. And whatever their bottom is, whatever their fall leads them to, I don't know. That's going to be different. Some people fall and they have a near-death experience. They almost die. Some people do actually die, and some people do catch themselves. They're like, hey, I got to walk out of this. I got to stop. And they just quit everything cold turkey. Somebody knows they have a lot of work to do. Somebody also knows they have a few bad apples that are surrounding them, keeping them from being their highest version of themselves. Something is about ready to come to an end here. And it's really up to God at this point. Because this person is so far gone. Like, only you alone can't help this person. Like, this person needs some help. They need some professional help. For real. They either need, they need someone to talk to. They need someone who can counsel them, help them get out of whatever, that they're deeply controlled by. They need support in that, meaning if it's alcoholism, they can't be around people who drink. They can't go to places where they serve drinks, and there can't be alcohol in the home. Like, it's that severe. Same for drugs, same for medication, same for anything they're addicted to, same if it's sex and all that other stuff. Like, everything, they've got to cut away from that. The masculine, I'm talking about the divine masculine, the yang energy, whether it's a male or female. Something is about ready to shift in a major way. Haven't seen a tower, so I'm glad. So I don't think the worst. But somebody knows. This masculine knows, and you probably know too. You probably know that this person has got a lot of work to do on themselves, and that's why you've turned your love into yourself. Give me a card for that 5 of Wands. But I feel strongly that they're barely hanging on. Yeah. I think in some way, Aquarius, you're a muse for this person, because we have the 6 of Cups here. And we have the Death card. Now, this is actually what fell out, and this was here on the bottom. I really feel they're ready to change, because they're thinking about your connection. Now, if this is a parent or a child who's dealing with addiction, they're about ready to change because of their children or their parents. You see what I'm saying? But it's still a close connection. This person has such a close connection with you No matter who you are to this person, they show up as a divine masculine, but they can also show up with the Six of Cups. They can show up as someone very close, like I said, like a child, like a parent, someone. I feel that you're the reason, or you're the hope to maybe help someone quit this. And maybe you've been addicted. Maybe you've quit. You know what I mean? Maybe this person would look to you to be like, how did you do it? Or can you help me? Or like everybody else I'm surrounded in or by is you know, they're bad apples and I can't be around them. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying scenarios that are coming to me because it's different. But this is a very brand new passionate. This is ending something for one hell of a comeback. The world is an ending, and then that's a new beginning. And this is about what's about ready to happen here. I think Pluto had to come into effect. So if you were like, you know, what's going on with my connection, or what's going on, I felt like I'd be here by now and be doing this with somebody, and you know, you've always known that you were supposed to align, like you felt it, because that's kind of how I channel the song, like something that hasn't happened, and been waiting for something to happen. But this person needs help. Like real help. This person can't do it alone. They are definitely being controlled. They could they could also be being controlled by a person, but they're definitely, with all this other stuff going on, they also have some addictions. And look, the Tower is on the back. In the split, Ten of Cups reversed in the Tower. I get this Tower energy, like this rock bottom. They haven't hit yet. But if they get much more depressed or much more something, I don't know. Their happiness is extremely compromised. I don't feel this person can numb themselves. I feel that when this person tries to numb themselves, they actually just get more deeper into their feelings. Like they can't run from their feelings, that they come out. Or they feel them, whether they come out or not, they feel them. What is the, what's the future here? Choice. A choice. Yep. I feel like they're watching you, okay? Page of Swords. I feel like you do know this person, though. For the majority, I feel you do. I feel they watch you for whatever reason. Like I said, maybe you give them strength. Maybe you've overcome some things. Maybe they just love being around you. But like I said, I'm drawn to this here. These crows. We associate a lot of, you know, we usually associate crows with death, and then we also associate death, you know, the death card, Pluto energy, and Pluto is here. It's time. I think that it was always meant to happen with Pluto and Aquarius. Maybe this new moon, maybe something will happen. You know, it is a new moon in Aquarius, and Pluto is in Aquarius. Maybe somebody will say, I'm done, I'm out, I'm cold turkey, I don't want this life anymore. Some people do it. I did it. I know every addiction I had, I quit cold turkey. I'm just like, I'm out. I don't want anything controlling my life like that. I don't want people controlling my life. I don't want substances controlling my life. Some people do actually need help. Some people can't do it cold turkey, but it's going to depend on the individual. But there's something about you, I feel, that helps this person because they're watching you. For a while now. And they've been thinking about changing. Oh, and they're thinking about reaching out too. Yeah. 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups. You are the missing link, Aquarius, right here. Aquarius is reversed, the 6 of Cups. You are the missing link. We have the Magician, we have Virgo, Gemini, and we have the 4 of Wands reverse. They've been holding back. It could be a twin flame, because the 4 of Wands can be that. It doesn't have to be. Still close connection, past life, or anything else. But the near future, they're making a choice, and it has to do with their happiness. And their happiness involves you somehow. Whether you're a twin flame, whether you're a parent, whether you're a child, it involves you somehow. Whether you're a sibling, it involves you somehow. And they're thinking. And I feel they're thinking about how they've been inconsistent. I think they're thinking about why they've refused love, maybe. Give me a card for the near future. Feeling left out, 5 of Pentacles. It's also money, being broke. It's also bad health. It's like I said, it's different. However God works in this person's life, strong Leo energy. A Leo might be in the picture somewhere. A Leo could be controlling them, okay? Not saying that it is, but strong Leo energy, and Leo in a negative form can be very controlling. But this person is going to experience something. They're either going to quit cold turkey and they're going to get away from the people who keep them in that low vibration, or who help support them to stay there. They could have a financial loss because of that lifestyle, or not being able to function and take care of their finances and their business. It's a card of lack. They could feel left out in the cold because you had to break away from their energy. That already came out. You had to break away from their energy and turn your love inward. Whatever this loss and lack describes, and if it's health, they could have a health scare. Like I said in the beginning, I was worried. I hope that person doesn't go too far with whatever the addiction is. They could have a health scare. But whatever it is, if they survive it, they're coming back. What's the self position? What's the self position? Well, they're watching you, and Knight of Swords. But they do have an energy tied to them. So beyond whatever addiction, there is an energy that's sort of tied to them that's looking at this. It could be your energy, okay? But it could be an energy that they're with. So if it's your energy, you're looking at this as, this has gone on too long, they're never going to change, right? And like in the song for Four Non-Blondes, you know, crying out to the top of my lungs. Also, they talk about when they cry in bed alone. You know, what in the heck is going on? It's like somebody wants to cry out, what is going on? Like, shit is going south everywhere, and why? Why? Why am I not aligned with the timeline that I set up to align with? But if it's a person that they're with who is also a part of controlling them, like I said, strong Leo shows up. Leo in a negative form. Anyone in a negative form can be controlling, but Leo in a negative form can be controlling. But this is somebody looking at it like, this is my person. And you see how they look at the person as a possession. You see, this will be the puppet master. So strongly somebody is looking at your person also as their person, and looking at them as a possession. Because there's no love. We've got Ace of Cups reversed. We even have Sagittarius energy there that I forgot to call out. But we have in Scorpio, but we have this energy of, oh, that's my person. And I've been with them longer. And I'll be damned if they're going to start a relationship or friendship or anything ship with another person. Like, that is so low vibrational. Because I imagine they wouldn't even want this person to have a friendship with you. It also tells me they're insecure. But that's what's on the bottom. And someone is worried about that. For real. For real here. But they're watching. And I think it's a matter of time, because we had TikTok on the bottom here. I already moved it over, but remember in the beginning we had TikTok. Well, it's on the precipice. It's on the precipice. It's happening. Now, what forces this person to come forward to finally get on their highest timeline with you? I don't know. I think that's going to be individual. For, God is going to send the energy to this person that needs to be sent to get them on track, obviously. Everybody has a different rock bottom. But I think that your person has enough awareness to know that if they don't change something, they're really going to hit a bottom for real. Like, they know this about themselves. Maybe other people around them see it. But the interesting thing is, I think other people around them see it, but other people around them either don't know how to help them, or they're not trying to help them. Because I look at all these other people. I'm just drawn to this card so much for this reading. This person's literally holding on here, about ready to lose it. Can't hold on much longer. Either, like I say, it's mental, physical, it's health, or it's an emotional something. They're not able to hold on much longer. But nobody else is really, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Nobody's really trying to help this person to get up here. Everyone else is in a better position, standing upright, and this person is literally ready to fall on their back, and nobody sees it. I hope that this Knight of Swords is not a heart attack. Because it's quick and it's swift, and it affects the electrical system. Okay? If we're talking about the human body. So I really hope that it's not that. But like I said, however God needs to get to this person, to wake this person up, to get this person on the higher timeline, which is with you. That's where we have to release and surrender and know that God has the highest outcome for us all right? That's our creator. Give me a card for that. And speaking of which, it will come out to the highest timeline. However this plays out will be for the highest timeline. It will. But I'm being drawn to the mechanics of this card. So the mechanics, things will fall into place. Things will fall into alignment. I'm being drawn to the other worlds. Like, I feel like you and this person are from another world. Literally, this is a lot of pastel pink. There's a lot of pastel pink. And I think that you came to this place, and the energy would be represented by some form of darkness. And you were here to do something with them, to bring some form of light to this place. But they got caught up in the darkness. They got caught. That's what happened. They got caught up in the darkness. And it's really about to consume them. The darkness is ready to consume this person. and it's going to be a rock bottom. Then there will be a rise up if they survive it. Like I said, you know, people have to be careful for Saturn returns as well. Saturn returns happen between the age of 27 to 30, and I think between the ages of 57 to 60. And that's where people really need to be careful with their health and with the health of their loved ones. I know I lost my father during a Saturn return. I was 5 months pregnant. It was so hard. It was so hard. I was so sad. Almost lost my pregnancy and everything. So anyone between those years of 27 to 30 and 57 to 60 definitely should really do the very best they can on all fronts. Health, mental, everything. Just try to, you know, and also your loved ones, okay? Keep an eye on your loved ones who might be near that age or whatever. The environment, you know, somebody, there is somebody in their energy. Now this could be you. Now I'm getting two messages. If you don't want this person back, period. Like, I don't want this person. That also might be in the environment. But this is also, if they are with another person, some sort of puppet master, they may be saying, I'm not going to let them unite with Aquarius. I'm not going to allow it. Because that Queen of Swords reverse is really, it's really a nasty and angry person. I don't take you guys to be that way, but I understand if somebody's hurt you so much and you're still in a place of bitterness. That's why the card about forgiveness came out. It would take forgiveness in this situation. They would be remorseful. I want to see, though, let's just see what comes out. Who is this Queen of Swords? Is this Aquarius, or is this a Libra, or is it literally a person that they're dealing with, the Divine Masculine is dealing with? Who is this Queen of Swords reverse? But clearly it's not wanting union. Ooh, okay, it landed over there. All right. Let me see what else. That's landed on. It landed on the Seven of Swords, and it landed on the Empress reverse, and right here, the spiritual warfare, and it's the Knight of Cups. So far, it's still telling me both. Maybe it's meant to be both. It is telling me that it could be you don't want this person if they are still being deceptive and if they're still wanting to date with others. That would be your take on it. But if it's another person who's using some sort of form of spiritual manipulation or warfare or whatever, who is a puppet master, they don't want this person to come toward you at all. At all. Yeah. Page of Wands, reverse Queen. Okay. The majority of this is saying, because I have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups reverse. The Queen of Cups reverse, I know that it can be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but what I'm taking it as you are turning your love in on yourself. You took your love back to focus on yourself. So some of you think this person is bad news if they're still in this energy, but some of you, this is a person. Because I could have had the Queen of Swords come out in this deck and it didn't. I have King of Swords in reverse on the bottom. And I have the Sun reverse. And I have the Karmic here. For some of you, this is a Karmic who does not want this person to come your way. And I just heard kicking and screaming. This person is going to, like, if they're attached to a person like that, the Divine Masculine, if they're attached to a person like that, this person is not going to let go easy. They're going to put their claws in, and they're going to be like, they would have to leave kicking and screaming. This is not a balanced person. It's not a person in a high vibration or in a high timeline. And it is a person who is adding to this masculine's problems. It's a person who is keeping this masculine at a low vibration. They're helping them to stay low because they can control them easier. They can control them drunk. They can control them if they're in good with their family. Like this is a person who is extremely manipulative and has a lot of control over your divine masculine. And that is a message that's coming out in the environment. But another message is also, I don't want this person back if they're in that same energy. But remember, this whole reading has been about, there's some major change about ready to happen in their life. And it could happen in their finances. It could happen in their health. It could happen with the person they're with. I don't know, but it's about ready to happen. Pluto is about ready to make it happen. And like I say, tomorrow is a new moon. And it's in Pluto. It doesn't mean it's happening tomorrow, but it definitely means that new beginnings for Aquarians are happening. What's the hope and the fear? You know, oh my goodness. Look. Earth sign might want this with you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but somebody wants forever with you, period. And somebody literally might be ending it with a Leo, literally. Because Leo has been very prominent here. The Chariot reverse, the Sun reverse. Chariot is Cancer, the Sun is Leo, but it's about not moving forward. Someone's like, I'm not moving forward with you because I am not happy. I want to go where I'm happy. And like I said, it involves you, Aquarius. It involves you. Look, the connection is too close and this person is not doing well. Literally, take this seriously. You can't help them though. That doesn't mean you can call them. It doesn't, you can't, because if you were to call them and be like, I have this feeling or this, they're not going to listen to you. They're too far gone in this energy. They're thinking, they're depressed. Their health is failing. They're ruining their life. And you can't help them. They got to hit bottom. And then when they're recovering, you can be that supportive person. But if you come through right now, they're not going to listen to you. If you were to try to help this person, warn this person, they're going to look at you like the enemy and they're going to actually run further into the enemy's hands. Don't worry, God's got this. They're not doing good without you. They're about ready to probably, it's literally, in some cases, they're about ready to walk away from a Leo. But they're going to resist a lot of things because their life is too much right now. It's too stressful. It's too much. You can pray. You can practice presence. You can meditate. Because that's about what this person is going to have to do. Their life has got to change. It's got to change. What's the outcome look like for this reading? What's the outcome look like? Well, we got this. There, moving on. Moving on. I think finally this went from this way to this way. It's going to be forward movement. Connect with source, connect with your intuition here. Sit in stillness and silence to do this. This is the bottom of the deck. Things are going to fall into place here in the future. Don't worry about it. There could be an apology. There could be a heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like that's what it's going to be with this forgiveness card. Someone that you love, Aquarius, has been lost for a while. They've been lost for a while, and I don't think that you can't help them to see, right? They have to hit some sort of level that's bottom for them to see, but then you can help them on the rise up if you want to. You can. You can help them become the better version. You can help them not to want to drink or do drugs. You can help them see how all of these options are, you know, affecting them. It's affecting their timeline, their highest self. And voila. Somebody wants a union with you and they're not telling you. Somebody has got you locked away in their heart and they want to see you. They want to talk to you. They want to hug you, and you bring a smile to their face. You don't know it. They're holding this back. Moon. They could have some Pisces in their chart, Cancer in their chart, but they want this with you. They really do. What's the advice? What's the advice? Kind of makes me want to cry what happened to this person. Because I don't know how it happened. Like I said, this is all that I'm allowed to see for the story. Some of them I just heard they watched their parents drink as they grew up, and they associated that with celebrations, and it's gotten out of hand. Then they started using drinking to cope. Now that's gotten out of hand. Or using some substance and it's gotten out of hand. Show me the advice. 22. Wow. Intention. It's also like union. What 2 + 2 is 4. 22. Intention. And it's interesting. Very close. We have an egg and we have an owl. So very close here to co-create. And that's 4. And that's 2 and 2 is 4. So I think it's going to happen. I think God's going to get his way in this. And I think that the plan's going to come together. It says, your objective will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, however. Yeah, this person also has to. Others help you co-create. Oh my God, look at that. Co-create, that's the card. Others help you co-create your reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones on your own. I feel you're going to inspire this person. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. And that's what I'm saying here. If you live with clarity, integrity, doing what you want, that's in your highest timeline, detaching from this person because they've got to get it, okay? They won't get it if you tell them. They won't get it. They have to hit some form of a bottom, some form of their rock bottom, and it's going to change, and then they're going to transform in some kind of way. And then that's at some point after they hit rock bottom, you and them can come together and literally do what you were meant to do here. Anyway, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in your next reading. Namaste, my friends.